How's it going, everybody? It's Pete J for Pete _J on YouTube, PJ Play on Twitch. Coming to you from Car Mechanic Simulator 2021. As you can see, we have here on our number one, we've got the car we picked up. Well, I picked up. It's a 1997 Katagari Katsumoto X-Tech version. And it's seen some better days. As you can see, we threw it through the car wash so we can get a better idea of the color. And it looks kind of green up here with some red. Looks like it's got some paint detailing in it. We also have a bunch of jobs. So we have about 4. I think there's this one here. We also have 3 sitting out here. So we have some jobs. First thing we're going to do, though, is we want to make sure that our inventory is cleared out. So let's take a look at our inventory. Oh, we got a bunch of stuff. So what I'm going to do... Oh, what did I do there? I didn't mean to do that. I got to remember, the right mouse button will add things to your shopping list. It says down here spacebar, which also does it, but I guess we should sell parts, right? We should just sell parts. First of all, let's go over to the bench. Make sure we're not holding anything that we could repair. Oh, actually, you know what? Okay. So you roll, everybody. Good morning. Welcome. Let's start this over again. Pete J has some stuff to play with, so we're going to play with it. We're going to go over here to our toolbox. We're going to go ahead and in the renovator section, we have 10 skill points. We can go ahead and pick up this one, which will allow us to fix parts from group 5, increased chance of instant repair by 10%. So now we have 5 skill points left. This is the 3-point issue here. Move faster by 2%. I don't value that. Increase screwing speed by 25%. Well, okay. Increase mounting and unmounting speed by 25%. What do we got here? 4. Gives you the ability to inspect the value of the car. And this gives you the cuts the time. I'm gonna take this one at 4. And that will leave us with 5. Our next one, we can get another 5% discount on parts. And this one will allow us to fix any body parts. Okay, so now that we've upgraded our abilities to repair things, let's see if we're holding anything we can repair. You don't have any necessary parts. Okay, so we cannot repair those parts. So what we're going to do is very quickly, we're going to go through and anything worth some money, we're going to sell. Anything not worth any money, we're going to hold on to and we will then use in the scrap. But when we do, we're doing this because once we start tearing down the Katagari, we will have all of the parts in one place. We're going to go ahead and create a new warehouse, an empty warehouse where we can put all of those parts as well. So we can, we'll be organized. We'll keep all our parts together. 64, 3, 29. Oh, dagnabbit. That one got away from me. That and, okay, so there we got those. Let's go out and scrap. We'll do a little scrapping. I'm not sure what this is, but I keep doing it thinking that at some point there will be a payoff, right? No items in this section. Upgrade part with scraps. So I don't know what that means. Ooh, I missed. Green areas for scrap parts. Oh, I missed again. Gosh darn it. There we go. Alright, I'll take that. Oh! There we go. We'll take that. Okay. So we have effectively cleared out our inventory. Again, I hear a lot from people about the scrapping and how it's not really useful. It's not worth it. Okay. I don't know about that. And I still have to clean out the rest of my inventory. I've been throwing parts in here. At some point I'll have to start grabbing. Warehouse 1. No items in this section. Oh, this is our inventory. So if we go here, this is warehouse 1. I'm gonna have to clean that up. Warehouse 2 is empty. So we can we rename these? We used to be able to rename them on 2018. I don't think we can in this. Change warehouse V. Don't want that. Change name V. Okay. Got, oh, no. All right, so we're gonna hit V. So if you hold it down, you can. Okay, and then we're gonna call this 1997 Katagiri Katsumoto X-Tech. Oh, it doesn't go X-Tech. Okay, so Katsumoto's fine. All right, so we will accept that, and that's what we're going to do. We'll put all our parts for this car in there. I will have to clean out the inventory at some point. So the first thing we're going to do is, let's jack it up here. Get it off the ground. Literally, you know. Take that off. Let's get the engine out. I need the jack, right? There's the stand, but isn't there a jack? There was in 2018. You needed a jack to get it out. Oh, there it is. Okay, I knew there was one somewhere. We want to pull out. Pull the engine out of a car. Move equipment to 1. All right. To use the engine crane, first remove the gearbox. Okay. You're right. When you're right, you're right, and you're right. Should have pulled that first. Okay, so, but doesn't have a drive shaft. All right. Oh, it does have a drive shaft. What am I talking about? It's front wheel drive, Pete. Front wheel drive. Okay, brake caliper. I know I pulled that jack over here, and now I'm going to have to work around it. I probably should have just left it over there for the time being. Got a little overexcited. Got out ahead of myself. Let's grab that wheel hub bearing. Front wheel hub. All right. Yeah, so this is our first car. We bought it in the junkyard. It cost us 5,589 credits. I'm going to try and keep track of everything we spend, all the money we put into it. Hopefully, we'll be able to, again, all those parts in that inventory. I'm hoping that we'll be able to fix some of those up and put those to work on this. This is not. It's not a hot rod. It's not a, it's just kind of a. It's kind of a nice car. So I'm hoping to be able to do this relatively on the cheap. And then, just have our first project car done. I think that'd be a good deal. Go through the process once. I got the welder last time, so there's only one other thing I think that I need to get, one other tool that I don't have, and then of course the upgrading the paint shop. There's 2 upgrades to the paint shop that I would, obviously I'm aiming to get them all, so we'll see how it goes. But yeah, this will be the first car I actually restore in 2021. So kind of cool, kind of excited about the process. Just trying to see how it differs. that type of stuff. We got the brake lathe, which I was all excited about. Although it's cool. It is cool, but I was kind of hoping there'd be a little bit more hands-on. But pretty much all you do, you put the brake disc, or at this point I've just been doing discs. So I'm assuming you can put a drum on there, but I'm not sure. But you just put it on the lathe, and then it basically does it itself. So yeah, there's not a whole lot that you do. There's no fine tuning. There's no. None of that good stuff. So, I don't know, so as much as I still think it's cool, I'm not trying to, but yeah, I was a little disappointed. And I think it's the same thing, I heard from Snakebite, I believe it was, who was telling me about the alignment. And I was kind of excited about that because I've never really done an alignment. But it sounds like it's kind of the same thing. There's not as much to do as you would hope. It's just kind of a there and done. But we will definitely align this vehicle. I haven't had a job yet that has come in looking for an alignment job, so I still haven't used it. So that's the other thing too, is this is going to be a good opportunity for me to be able to kind of go through and use a lot of the tools that I have that I haven't used yet. So I always like to tear down all the way to the ground. Pretty much that was what the welder was for in 2018. Is the welder would fix the frame. So you tear it down to the ground, and then you'd use the welder to kind of straighten everything and get everything up to par. And all right, so there's that. We can then pull this engine out. I think that's okay. Actually, as long as we have it in the air, right? Let's go ahead and do this. We're going to pull everything off of the car. Part of me wants to, once I pull everything off the car, part of me wants to put it out in front of the office there, that one spot. Because I think they will put it there, and it will just be up on blocks. It'll just be, it's just going to be like an empty frame of a vehicle sitting on blocks out in front of the, probably not the best advertisement, but I think it would be, you know what, I might do it just to get a picture. You know what I mean? Just to get the picture of the car sitting out there up on blocks. All right, here we go. Yes. Oh, we got to pull bushings first. So let's see if it will do that. There's a car already out there. Maybe I'll move that car to the car wash for the picture. All right, you come off. You can come off. Yup, she looks rough, but when we get done with her, she'll look much better. So the trick is going to be to do it and come away with a profit. I'm hoping to maybe even get into the body part tuning shop and maybe pick up some better body parts, maybe even. Now that we're up to level 5, maybe even if we can, obviously we'll keep doing some repairs. We're going to spend time on this project car, and then we'll have to spend time on clients because we don't want to go broke, and nobody's going to pay us for this job until it's done and we've sold it. So we definitely are going to have to make sure we're Not forgetting to keep bringing that cash in, otherwise we're in trouble. Okay, I think this is... We're done on this side, so we're over here now. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's here. That brake disc is horrible, but we'll take it over to the lathe. Maybe we can salvage it. I know I have a couple of discs that I was able to salvage using the lathe. They are in the inventory, so they are there. Okay. Oh. Oh. My bad. Alright, you can come out now. 3 bolts. Not very rusty, that's alright. We'll take this shock absorber. Rear suspension arm B. Okay. Sway bar rear end link. We can get the sway bar now. So that. What else we got? We got the shock absorber cap, spring, and spring cap. Rear suspension upper arm. Okay. Okay. There's that. We still need this rear suspension arm. And now we can take the knuckle housing A. Rear suspension cross member. Okay, so there's no fuel tank or fuel pump either. Well, I don't know who bought this vehicle, but they were. They got taken for a ride on this one. This one's going to be a rough one to try and get. Drain the oil. We didn't drain the oil? Okay, we'll drain the oil. You know what? You need to go back to where you belong because you're just in the way. You need to come out here and we need to get some oil drained out of this engine. What was it? Alright, so there's that. Now we're going to lower it and we should be able to get this engine out of here. Radiator comes out. I was going to say, don't even tell me that the... Oh, we got to take out the individual fuses. Fuse box base. And that seems to be it. Alright. Here we go. We need you at 1. We need you to pull out the engine. Create a new engine. Install engine on the stand. Rotate engine right onto rotate engine left. Okay, we're going to put this one. The i4 dual overhead cam turbocharged with a lot of question marks. We're going to go ahead and put that on there. She is toasty. Okay, we are almost done with the vehicle. We're going to go ahead and we're going to pull this front seat. No, I don't want to be in the front seat. I want to removicate this front seat. No, I don't want that. There's a way to do this, I know. There's interior, there we go. Disassemble an additional switch to additional part. Okay, I don't think we have any, but we're going to disassemble this. That's coming out. That's coming out. That's coming out. The back seats don't come out, so there's nothing on this vehicle. Normal mode. All right, let's. I want to get the picture. I know it's ridiculous and it's silly, and I'm wasting your time, and I apologize for that. But I want to see what it looks like if I say put it out here. And here, since you're putting up with my foolishness, you get a free car wash. Look at that. There you go. I wonder if I could use the welder out on the street. Can I move this now if I go? Oh wait, the fender front bumper's still in there. That's taken off. Rear bumper's got to come off. Right tail light comes off. Oh, it did. It let me do it. Look at that. There she is up on blocks, everybody. Isn't there a photo mode? Yeah. Let's see. Settings. Ooh. Depth of field. There you go. All right, enough fooling around. Thank you for indulging me. I just wanted to see what it would look like. I wonder if we can... There is a little bit more room out there. No, I cannot. Okay. So let's get it back on the all right, you're gonna... Enough fun. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Look, I didn't pull the windshield. I didn't pull the rear left body window. I didn't pull the rear window. We got everything, right? That's it. All right, I think that's it. Okay, so you're gonna go back to 1. We're gonna grab the welder now. Move it to 1. Okay, so there's our welder. So we're gonna go ahead and use our equipment. Are you sure you want to repair the Katagari Katsumoto for 900 credits? We're going to say accept. $900 credits, and look at that frame. Look at that thing. The difference is like night and day. Look at that. I actually like the black and red now. We got it fixed up. Oof. It does look a lot better, doesn't it? All right, thank you, welder. That is why you get the welder, so you can fix those frames like that. All right, let's take a precursory look at the part. Oh, actually, we're not done with the parts. We need to go here, and we need to separate parts. Because it won't let us work on the rims if they're still put together. Same thing with the shocks. We'll have to take the shocks apart. And we'll see if these rims are salvageable or if they're not. I don't know, maybe after we get all of it broken down, maybe we start to do some, maybe we'll do some jobs because of the fact that we've spent 900 credits already, and I have a little stopwatch that's supposed to help me keep time for how long I've been going. And And I keep forgetting to start it when I start. I just kind of jump in and get going. And so I'm not sure where I'm at, but I think we've been going now for anywhere close to 20 minutes to maybe a half hour. So, like I say, I'm not... Why did I have one that was... Alright, so there's our stuff. And we got the frame fixed, so step one is complete. Let's go check the bench. We'll see if we can fix anything. 28% for this rim to... Well, that's two I wouldn't have to buy, right? So I've got to start the repair. I got to aim for the green. I got a success on that one. All right, so we're going to do this again. Aim for the green. 100%. Okay. Oh, no. That was horrible. Now, is there a price? There used to be a price. Yeah, 3 credits. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll go back and I'll figure out how much I'm spending to do all these repairs. I would try to keep a running total in my head, but I'm concentrating on trying to hit the green. So, oh, thank you. All right, here we go. Okay. 97%. Fixed to 100. Oop. Oh. All right. Whew. I missed. Oi. All right, so yeah, the point of this is obviously we'll have these parts back and it'll cost us, oh no, that one's gone. And it will cost us only a fraction of what we would have spent having to replace all of these parts. So every little bit helps. Oh no. Dagnabbit. Dagnabbit. Ah, come on, Pete. Ah. Really need to concentrate here. All right, where are we at and what are we doing? Nope, nope, nope. Ah. I need that rim. Okay. No! Pete. Pete! All right. Radiator. Okay, we need this. We need this piece. Thank you. Oh, we need it again. Whew. Oh, that's all right. That one's pretty easy. Okay. No! That's gone. Dag nabbit! Dag nabbit. When I needed it, I didn't have it. That stinks on ice. Oh, well. Okay, so we're going to... Yes, I want to go to here. Warehouse. Wait. No. I want to go to inventory. That's what we want, right? We want to do that. We don't want to sell parts. We want to move item. Moved category rear one. Okay. So we're going to put all this stuff in there for now. We fixed what we could, and we destroyed the things we didn't fix. So those are gone. All the red parts are going to have to wind up being replaced unless we can find other parts, say in the junkyard or in barns or whatever. But for right now, I think this is what we're... Well, maybe we're going to go ahead and do some jobs. Rebuild our coffers a little bit. And then, so if we go to switch tab, if we go to V, right, warehouse 1, V, category Katsumoto. Okay, so there you go. All right. Let's do that. And our inventory should be empty, so yes, it is. Okay, cool. And really, to be just real quick, I want to go to the body tuning and look for a category Katsumoto. So they got different bumpers. They got a bumper B and a bumper C. No. Rear bumpers, bumper B, bumper C. We got headlights, B and C. B and C. Tail light. Right tail light, left tail light. I don't know if nice hood too. So maybe we'll dress it up a little bit. Let's take a look at this this project here. It's a 2017 Lacroix Fret. According to the owner, knocking noise from the engine bay, poor brake performance, gears keep slipping, grinding and shaking from the gearbox, general gearbox control and repair and replace body parts. What body parts? It looked like it was in pretty good shape. Okay, so poor brake performance. Well, we could already see that the ABS pump could use a look. Well, as long as they're here, let's just pull it off. 27%. I'm going to say that may be your problem with the brake. Oh, that's only one of 6 problems. Okay, so let's go see if we can't fix this pump on the bench. I wish they would open up a couple of benches out in the shop. There's, you know, we don't need that, but we will need this. Let's see if we can't do this. All right, so we got it, 59%. All right. They're going to be happy with that because we saved them some cash. Didn't have to buy them a new ABS pump. We'll go ahead and throw that back in there. Fixed to 100%. You're welcome. Okay, so that's what we got there. So we're gonna chase after the brakes right now, Pete. I think we will. Let's chase after the brakes. After that, we can get the gearbox because we're gonna have to be. Actually, we can do that while we're doing this, right? Because it is front wheel drive. Gearbox is shot. It looks like. Looks like you got problems with your steering rack as well. What else? That alternator doesn't look like it's in good shape. Neither does that idler roller. That looks like it's in bad shape as well. What else? Your starter doesn't look too good either. Okay. Let's bring it back down because we're going to take that starter off real quick. There she is. Yeah, see, she looks in bad shape. All right, now that we've got the starter off, we'll get it back up in here. Start on the driver's side. All right. I'm going to pull this tire. I can already see that it's going to need new pads, so the disc looks like it's in good shape, fine shape as a matter of fact, but we can see these pads look like they're in bad shape. So let's get this person some new shading. The caliper looks nice too. Brake pads. Now we also have to remove the, I just want to mark this down. So that is an 84%. 84% driver's side tire. Because I'm trying to do a much better job. That's kind of where I fell apart last time, was not keeping track. So the front drive axle C is 81%. Okay, so there's that. I'm going to pull the bearing just to check it. 84%. That's what I kind of figured, but it's one of those things where you don't want to overlook it because you would just have to come back here again. Let's go ahead and buy the pads so we can put that part back together. We don't, I mean, as long as that's all there is to it, you know. But this way, oh, that's okay. We're not holding anything but what we need to hold on to. Less likely to confuse parts or mix, you know, mix or match. So that's my new thinking process about it. So we'll take this one. This one's going to need pads and a rotor. A disc. What am I talking about? A rotor. So we're going to pull. Caliper looks really good, but yeah, these pads look shot, and so does this disc. So we're gonna that one's at 78%. Let's check this bearing just to be sure. 87%. Okay, we can go back in there. We're going to purchase a new ventilated brake disc. We're going to purchase some new pads. That way we can rebuild this. One hundo. And 7581. Oh, you know what though? I forgot that I had the lathe, even though I talked about it earlier. I forgot I had the lathe. Let's see, can we throw this on the lathe and fix it? At this point, I'm not going to pull it off, but I just got to remind myself that don't have the necessary parts, but I do. I have one. I have this disc brake right here. So okay, so I didn't mess anything up because they couldn't fix it anyway. So brake lathe couldn't help it, and we're gonna grab this. Outer tie rod. Oh, this, I mean, the whole front end looks pretty clean. This thing looks like almost a brand new car. And yet, when you look at this steering rack, it looks like 74%. Okay, and then the inner tie rod is 85%. Okay. And we'll pull that steering rack because that's going to need to be fixed as well. 2%. Woof. That is rough. Okay, so back to the gearbox. We got to pull the front drive shaft. And then the gearbox. Ugh. Gearbox is gone. The release bearing is gone. The pressure plate is gone. The clutch plate is gone, and so is the flywheel. All right, so we have all that stuff. Let's go to it. Like I said, it would be great if they could just open up one of these as a bench, so you didn't have to keep running all the way back here. Let's see what we got. 17% for a starter. Let's see if we can fix this starter here. All right. That one's 81, that one's 78, 77. So we don't need to worry about that. But we need a lot of gears. We need the entire shaboozle there. So that goes on the list, 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 that one, that one. And I believe we've already replaced those, so we don't need to worry about that. We'll go up here. Well, Pete, remember, you just put them on the list. You did not purchase them yet. Correctamundo. I did not purchase them yet. So we're going to tab here. Front steering knuckle A ×2. That's not anything. Outer tie rod. That's not anything. We need one of those. Tab X. Oh, what did I do? I have to clear the search. Okay. I was like, yeah, I threw myself for a minute there. I didn't realize it, but you can clear the search, and then if you go here and go X, that, okay, cool. I just found a way to save myself some little time. Tab. Enter. X the search. Remove it from the list. Bring it back up. For some reason, it won't let me just like X to clear it out. Now I hit the enter button. Oh, there it is. Okay, I don't know what happened there. But steering rack and X. Okay, and then X. There we go. Now we're back into rebuild mode. We're gonna rebuild this flywheel, clutch plate. Clutch pressure plate. Release bearing and the new gearbox. Okay, by my count, I think we've handled 4 of the 6 brake issues. So probably have a couple more in the rear. And what did we say? We said 81% for the drive axle on this side. 81 and 78. So this is the one that goes here. The steering rack. That's the new one. Okay. There's an 85 and a 73. 73 was on this side, so we're going to do 73 on this side. And then the outer tie rod, the 74 was on that side. They're both 74, so that's okay. There you go. All right, so far so good. All right, the other side now. Okay. All right, I think I'm going to leave that off for a minute because we need to take a look at, we already know, right? Well, I guess we're working on brakes right now. Don't get thrown off, Pete. Okay, finish up the brakes, and then we'll get to the running gear issues up front. This is going to be another pads issue. This would be 5, I believe. Yep. Well, I need another set of pads, so... Alright, and I think we got only one more issue with the brakes, and that's on the other side. So we've got the gear slipping, having trouble finding a gear. We got that, should be that one, it should be taken care of. We've got, no, this one's going to need a caliper. We're about to finish the brake issues. All right. Caliper. Those brakes look fine. So what we need to do, well, first of all, we want to make sure we can't, we're not charging our client for something we can do ourselves. So let's see if we can't fix this caliper on our own. Nope. We can fix the cylinder, but the cylinder's at 75%. So the only thing we could do, we can make it marginally better, or we could break it. And we don't want to break it. So we're going to go ahead and we'll just buy a new caliper. And install that. All right, so put the tire back on. All right, let's take a look at the sheet. Okay, steering rack is fixed. Knocking noises from the engine bay repair, replace body parts. Okay, so we're looking for 2, 4, 6, 8 parts from the front, from the engine, that are creating a knocking noise. I think what I'm going to go ahead and do is, should I? I think we should drain the engine. Otherwise, I'm going to spill oil everywhere, and I don't want to do that. 2. No. Put that back. All right. We can now comfortably accessible from the engine bay. Are you kidding me? Not as easily as I can access it from here. Okay. So we're going to pull that. We're going to pull this. We're going to pull this alternator. And what we're also going to do is this, because we've been back and forth to and from. Oh, we did fix the starter to 100%. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put it back on, though, because otherwise I'm going to forget. There she is, right there. Okay, so that's that. Feel much better now. We need a, let's go see if we can fix this alternator. Probably just need some new brushes. We don't have this stuff, so we need to buy a new alternator. And a new idler roller. So we're going to go ahead and put that on the list. We'll put that on the list. Okay, so that's 3, right? Oh. Here. We need to go here. We need to go there. Oh, that's electronics, so that's not... Oh, okay. I need to go back, and I need to X that search. I need to tab that. I need to do that. That's what I can get here, and that's what we got. So we're going to X that. We're going to tab that. We're going to go, oh, X. Tab. We'll just do it the old-fashioned way. Get so used to doing it the easy way. Alternator. So it's just a basic alternator. All right. Go ahead and put that new alternator on there. Put that hose back on, that belt, not hose, belt. Okay, where are we at? We need 4 more parts not discovered. I actually need to put more oil back in it. That was dumb of me, because what I'm going to have to do now is I'm going to have to run some tests, and I can't run the tests if the engine has no oil. So again, I was moving faster than I was thinking. Okay, so there's that. We're still missing 4 parts, and they're going to be internal, I'm sure. So we're going to grab our tools. Let's start with the OBS scan. OBD, onboard diagnostics, OBS. That's the broadcasting software, isn't it? OBS? Oh, I wasn't paying attention. All right, so nothing here. Spark plugs, 73% is the lowest, and that's not bad. Catalytic converters at 77. You got an ignition coil at 78. Okay, not 100%, but 70 is, you know, way above average. Let's take a look. They're talking 72. They're talking 72. So does that mean, again, I wish I could go back to that OBD without having to go through the whole thing again. 72% they're saying. All right, spark plugs at 73, 78, 77. Okay, so yeah, those are fine. They do not qualify as being problem areas. So we are going to move on to the next test, which is the fuel pressure test. Okay, got one fuel injector at 77%. Again, still above the fray, so we're not worried about that one. Compression tester, let's try that. That's going to be cylinders, pistons, and piston rings, right? Engine block, there it is. Crankshaft 14B needs to be replaced. So, crankshaft 14B. Wow, okay, crankshaft, oh, this is going to be Gonna be one of those ones, man, where you gotta take the whole thing apart to get the crankshaft out. But that's only one part. We're still missing 3 other parts.